Hello and welcome to the ActivInspire Core Essentials training. There are 3 full trainings that cover all aspects of ActivInspire. This training is part 1 of 3 and includes 3 modules. This video is for the first module and we'll be discussing how to set up your active board and Brightlink projector as well as the maintenance that goes along with it. More specifically, in this module, you will discuss the benefits of using interactive technologies with students, connect the active board cords to the laptop, calibrate the active board and Brightlink projector, and learn how to maintain the active board. Promethean offers an assortment of products to enhance the learning environment. The products that are available within our school district are the professional development, which is either face-to-face or free online courses just like this one. They also offer Promethean Planet, which is a curriculum resource center that we will explore in Module 3. Software is also available. The ActivInspire software comes in 2 versions, the primary software and then the studio software. We will explore the software in Module 2. The Active Expressions, which is a student's response system. And then the Active Slate, which is a wireless student tablet. The resources that we have available on our campus is access to Promethean Planet in both versions of the ActivInspire software. Before we dive into setting up your projector and active board, we're going to look at the benefits of using interactive software and projectors in your classroom. You should have already completed the discussion question over the benefits of using interactive whiteboards in your content area. I want you to reflect upon your response. And as we view the list of benefits, determine if your benefits were similar to the ones that were listed. So the benefit of using interactive whiteboards in the classroom include, but is not limited to, tailoring lessons to suit the learning needs of individual students in the class, supporting a broad range of learning styles. It helps to bring the subject matter alive with interaction. It also helps students visualize key concepts with imagery. And it encourages students to construct meaning through play and experimentation. And the ActivInspire classroom is just plain fun. Now it's time to set up your Brightlink projector or active board. All of the teachers on our campus, with the exception of 3 special education teachers, have the Brightlink projector set up to display on the whiteboard in their classroom. Hence the picture on the left. The special education teachers have an actual active board, just like the picture on the right. Even though there are 2 different types of boards being used on campus, the features work exactly the same on both boards because we are all using the same software. As we go through the process of setting up our Brightlink and active boards, I want you to be gathering the required materials and follow along with the steps. First of all, there are 4 cords that you will need to connect to your Brightlink projector. Those who have an active board, you will only need 3 of the 4 cords. The first cord that every user will need is a USB cord that has the USB connection on one end and a square-shaped connection on the other end. Take the small end of the USB cord and plug it into the wall and connect the other side into your computer. This picture shows you exactly where you should plug in the small end of the USB cord. The second cord that every user will need is a power cord. Take the power cord that's already connected to the BrightLink projector and plug it into the closest outlet. Hopefully your BrightLink projector is already plugged in, but if not, you might want to grab a step stool or a ladder. The third cord that every user will need is a VGA cord. Take one end of the VGA cord and connect it to the wall, as shown in the picture, and then connect the other end into your computer or document camera. Depending on the layout of your room, it might be easier to connect the VGA cord to your laptop if your document camera is not close to the wall connection. The fourth cord is an audio cable. Users that do not have an active board will need an audio cable for sound. Take the audio cord and connect one end to the wall as shown in the picture and the other end to your computer. Do you have all of your cords connected by now? If so, then you should have 3 cords connected from the wall to your computer, and it should look very similar to those in the picture. Here are a few tips for you active board users. Do you have to turn on the active board? The answer to that question is no. The active board is always on when plugged in. Now the projector and computer have to be on for the board to function. And here's another common question. How do you turn on or off the speakers? There is a power button on the left side of the board that is for turning on and off your speakers. Have you ever wondered how tough your active board is? Well, your active board was intentionally designed for student use, which means it's very durable and there is no need to limit student use because you don't want them to damage the board. Of course, accidents happen all of the time, and at some point, everything that's clean gets dirty. So here are a few tips for maintaining your active board and your whiteboard. The first tip is the surface of your active board can be cleaned with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser or baby wipes. Secondly, don't use any type of abrasive cleaner as these will scratch the surface of the board. Thirdly, marks made on the board with the dry erase marker can be cleaned with dry erase board cleaner. Spray the cleaner on the rag first and then clean your board versus spraying the board with the cleaner and then using the rag. And lastly, remove marks made with a permanent marker by first covering the mark with a dry erase marker, then clean with dry eraser board cleaner sprayed on a rag. Both the active board and BrightLink projector comes with interactive pins. The active board comes with a total of 4 pins, 2 teacher pins and 2 student pins. One of each pin can be used at the same time if dual user mode is activated. The BrightLink projector comes with only 2 pins, and only 1 pin can be used at a time. One major adjustment to interactive whiteboards is the pens become your computer mouse when you or the student is working on the board. A single click or tap is just like using the left click on a mouse, which is a regular click. If you need to click and drag an item, press the tip of the pen on the item and drag. Hovering is only available using the active pen with the active board, and that's by clicking the barrel button to perform a right click. You can also perform a right click using the bright link pens by clicking the button on the pen. Why don't you pause the video and practice your left and right clicks using your interactive pen. Now that you know how to use your interactive pens, it's calibration time. The purpose of calibrating your active board and Brightlink projector is to ensure that the cursor location and pen position are aligned for a more accurate touch. Pause when needed to calibrate your board. To start calibrating your active board, use your pen to tap once and hover over the flame icon in the upper left-hand corner. This icon right here. Make sure that you follow the on-screen instructions and touch all 5 of the calibration points or X's on the board. If you happen to miss one, restart the calibration. The color of the flames is significant when working on the board, and each color indicates something different. White means the board is functioning properly. Yellow means it's connected to wireless. Blue means the pen is touching the board. If it's flashing green, programming is in process. Flashing red, there is an error, usually with the power. And if it's solid red, there's no connection, and you might want to check the USB connection. To calibrate your Brightlink projector, locate the Easy Interactive Driver icon in your system tray and click the icon. Your system tray is actually located at the bottom of your screen, located close to your time. And you're going to click on that drop down or that arrow, and it's going to bring up this window right here, and you're going to select that Easy Interactive Driver icon. Then select one of the 2 types of calibration. The normal calibration is faster and works in most situations and includes only 25 points to calibrate, which actually sounds like a lot. But the advanced calibration includes 49 points to calibrate, and it's recommended for higher accuracy. So which calibration will you select? Are you going to select the normal calibration with 25 points, or are you going to select the advanced calibration with 49 points? To calibrate, all you need to do is touch the center of the circle when it flashes green. The circle will then turn black, and another flashing circle will appear. And then you will touch the center of that circle until it turns black. And you're just going to repeat that process until you have calibrated all 25 or 49 calibration points. Once you finish calibrating, leave the Easy Drive open, since it must remain open when using the device. So tell me, how did your calibration go? Did your arm get tired? Because I know mine did. And that concludes Module 1.